Hi. It's my first time in YouTube. To be real and all of that stuff. Um, I just wanted to be real and share my thoughts about what I'm feeling right now. It's just that what I've thought about me as a gay woman, like I've been attacked before. Men, were jealous that I liked girls that like me, and they were extremely jealous, and I was harassed and attacked by individuals in Ryerson, my school, which is because I didn't know that men could be that jealous over me dating a beautiful Filipino skateboarder girl. And also what I went through with my sexuality. I wasn't honest with who I was. I would go to church pretending to be something I'm not. Every day I've cried. My parents, actually, I mean, a lot of my family accept me, 56 people, but I actually went through a tough time. They still make fun of me, and to them, everything seems to be a joke, but I am not a joke. I am actually a real person that have feelings that really, you know, 4'11" and a half, or like, no, sorry, 5'3". I'm 5'3". So I never had that realization of my parents accepting me, and my parents separated when I was young. And it wasn't it wasn't easy growing up gay, especially if your parents are not really there for you physically, mentally. I got kicked out when I was 16 years old. Lived with my aunt for a while in Scarborough. What's Scarborough? What's up? I went to Winston Churchill. I was a very artistic person. I dated mostly like people with mental illness. Well, the guy I dated that I loved, I thought that I wanted to be with. And other guys dated after dated. And it's like something is not working. Like, what is it about this thing that's not working with my life? And I remember like just sitting here in my room thinking, man, I'd rather kill myself right now and end it. So, yeah. So that was like 5 years ago. And I want to catch the fire. Catch the fire was this awesome church that I thought would help me with my sexuality. Even I went to other church like C3, but I was still fall in love with girls, and I would always, feel weird feelings towards them, and I feel like sometimes I can't even approach girls. Like, oh, I don't want to do something. Like, I went to all girls school, and most of the girls bullied me. Yeah, and like Amanda Blackwood, who would like hit me all the time, bullied me a lot. Look at me now, Amanda. I go to OCAD, well, and work for the Syrian refugees as a CEO. But yeah, just didn't really feel right with my vibration, with my life, with my family, with everything. Just a lot of bullshit. Like, I wasn't vibing with a lot of people, and I wasn't really, your typical, there's like a lot of mental health issues, like depression, also like, your sister, a lot of things was going on. Like, my mom went to an abusive relationship. Like, it's just mind-blowing, like, how a person would choose a man who's very Like, you just met him randomly. Like, I can't believe you just met him randomly. Like, think before you do things. And it's just like, it minds boggle me that like people would choose a relationship with domestic violence is like, and like a lot of things that, you know, coming out. I'm just like rambling right now, and like really my situation in that era really taught me to be strong and like be analytical, and I really had an addiction to porn too. Like I thought like, oh, maybe if I masturbate more I would like men, or like men would be the perfect love for me. Like sometimes you can't choose who you love, and I understand that. I think men are so beautiful and amazing, but sometimes people just want you to be something you're not, and sometimes you need to be authentic. And again, you can't make people happy, make yourself happy. And you know, I learned the secret is to make you as a whole person. Sometimes being single sucks. Like, I've dated other like girls, but like I'm very friendly, outgoing, adventurous, all of those great things. But at the same time, only you have you, and you have so much potential. This is just a vlog about what I went through as a gay woman, and like I would never have thought in a million years that I had to go through this. I mean, I really wanted like support from church, but all of a sudden, oh, you be healed. Oh man, you will be healed because healing is good. At the same time, and I went through like I grew up as Jehovah's Witness. Um, it didn't make sense to me prior to coming out, and it will take time to develop yourself as a human being. And again, what would make you as a happy human being and like make you a better, awesome person? And I didn't have a lot of friends growing up too. I was bullied most of my life. Hurt. I remember I had a guy named Jimmy would bash my head with with a snowball, and in the pavement. Actually, he hit me in the pavement. And I hated all the guys because like the guys were like, so I was such a tomboy growing up. Actually, I was good at sports. All I thought about was sports, and I was so down on myself because I didn't really have that thing going up where like I really, really want to be with you. And I had this epiphany, is like, I want to be with me. Like, I wanted to be with myself, and I never really gave that a chance. And it wasn't fair, because it was really hurtful. I just... It's just that I wish that my parents would have understand more about this issue, but growing up in an Asian family, they don't really know how to respond to it. All I think is a joke, or it really hurts my feelings. Like, I have a lot of feelings underneath all of these baggage that I have, and I just, it was hurtful. I mean, like, coming out right now in this video, this is my first time making a video and putting it in YouTube so people could see it. I'm using a crappy camera because right now, at this moment, I will have to buy a new one, and I'm going to an art school at OCAD, and I will happily get a better camera and do some like good things with it. But yeah, it's just that all my life people put me down, down, and down. Like I was bullied in an all-girl private school. I went to art school. Well, I was a very artsy. I was a free-spirited person. I would talk to anyone who wanted to talk to me, and I wanted to like live my life and be crazy and have fun and just really wanting that love, that attention that I never got from my parents. And also like I don't know, like all of these signs I had, and I was molested, I was sexually abused when I was a child. Yeah, I was raped 7 times in like when I was younger. Like my cousins raped me, and it's not. I've never known what love or connected towards a guy. I guess maybe that's why men are gorgeous. Actually, I'd rather be friends with them rather than have an more like it takes a long time to heal, and I'm healing every day, and I take step by step. Like life is about, it just takes step by step, and this is my journey to a new found expression. I see myself more like Oprah Winfrey said, like he was raped too. Like I wanted to be a journalist. I wanted to be like Oprah Winfrey. He was raped so many times by his uncle. Like he got pregnant. Like that's an inspiration there. Yeah. It's just like I never really have thought that I have to go through so many hurt and anguish to find this authentic person, and it is worth it. It is worth it. And I would have massive headaches every day of like, oh my god, I'm like I don't want to make all of these guys angry, and I don't want to like let them know that I'm gay. Like outside, I feel like I have no one to talk to about it. Like I've talked to people about it, but like everyone's like, it's about God's love, love, love. Like, what does God have anything to do with your sexuality? You know what I mean? And then like religious people would freak me out. And I love religion actually. It's just like I've never really have that love that I wanted, that like it really belongs to me, that it's one with a real person and having a relationship that is real and loving towards like real universal law love, like what gay men experience. Yeah. If I offended anyone, I'm sorry, but this is just the real authentic me. Again, it's just, it's really, I love doing these, and it probably will help me to become a human being. And even if I made so many great friends, like Max, Bowen, who else did I met? Oh yeah, I met the girl. Oh yeah, the British girl. She's super awesome. And it's time to really live the authentic life. Like, don't be that. Don't run away from yourself, because at the end of the day, if you keep running and you're not fully assessing the problem, you have to face it. I'm 26 now. I know I look like I'm 16, right? Yeah, it's just really when when a person comes, embrace the universal law of love, and never ever force love. If you ever force love, it's not gonna work. And I remember like there's a lot of issues with men with themselves, and I feel like they need to love themselves too. I've met so many depressed men lately, and I just really need to put it out there that you are loved too. And I'm just rambling right now. This is a blog about my coming out and what my life is and how I experienced it.